Assalamu alaikum everyone. So from the previous few weeks we have been doing paper 2. We have done directed writing, narrative and descriptive. From today we are going to start our paper 1 because I think that we should also practice paper 1 as well. I will share the pictures of the passages, the formatted writing that you have to include in your question answers and your summary. First, let me just give you a little bit of introduction about how you are going to answer your questions. As we all know that there is a paragraph or passages that are given and we have to read them thoroughly, and you have to understand the context, main ideas and supporting details. Even if you have to read it twice, you can underline the words that you find difficult. Try to just give a synonym or try to go through the meaning of that word. Identify keywords. Look for keywords in the question. These are essential for finding relevant content points in the passage. Use synonyms. Use synonyms of the keywords to search for content points within the passage. Answer concisely. Write your answer in your own words, focusing on the information provided in the passage. So whenever we are doing question answers in paper or whenever we are doing the practice, there are some questions that only has to be of 2 lines. There is also some question that has to be of 1 word. So you have to be precise regarding the marks that have been mentioned there in your question answers. And also you have to use your own words. You are not going to copy paste the same answer from the passage. This we all know. And then the summary writing. The summary, as we all know, that the examples that are mentioned there, the places that they have mentioned, the quotations mentioned, the examples that they have mentioned, they are of no use to us. We have to cut them down instantly, because what we have to do is we are going to write it into a summarized form. We have to be brief about what we are talking about and what information have we received and how we are going to jot it down. So allocate time means that you are going to take a stopwatch, give it half an hour and then start writing your summary. Understand the question, identify the focus of the summary question, break it down into 2 parts if necessary. You can also use 2 paragraphs in your summary, but first you have to make a mind map. Content and language. Content has to be of 8 marks and language 12 marks. Language 12 marks because your vocabulary has to be enhanced for your summary. You cannot use the words that have already been given, so there is a very crucial need for you to have your own vocabulary, a precise efficient vocabulary. Use signal words. You look for signposts or single words, often synonyms of keywords in the passage, to find relevant content points. So this can be done if you would focus entirely on your paragraph or passage, and then you would be able to write down your summary. We know that the summary is of 20 marks. Sometimes it's of 15 as well. It depends on your examiner. And the question answers are of sometimes they are of 16 marks, and there are 4 words that are of vocabulary, and then it becomes of 20 marks. So I am going to share the paragraphs, passages with you, and you can then answer the question. If still you find any ambiguity, if you find that there is something missing or something is wrong or something you are not able to deliberately see, you can ask me in the question box of your Google Classroom and I will reply to you. But first do go through or read your paragraph twice or thrice so that you can understand the meaning. Also take care of your tenses. If the question is did he do that, do not answer in the present indefinite form, write in past indefinite form. Take care of your tenses, that is very important. So I hope that the significance of these topics is clear to you, and you would also be explicitly answer and make your time count, and would make it useful for yourself. Thank you.